the ECC Defensive Player of the Week for the second time. The Knights wearing white with red lettering, gray outlines here, as well as Pena tips off here with Kone, and it's one out here by the College of Staten Island. We're underway here inside Flushing, New York. On the call here with you, I'm Alex Zeller for the ECC Sports Network, powered by Flow College. Thanks for making us here a part of your Thursday. As a little alley-oop action start things out. Asa Kone buries it on down as the Dolphins draw first. 19:32 remaining here in this first half. And a little pressure coming up here for Michel over at the point. Knights will look to try to answer here on quickly. Back to Pena, baseline, works onto the low block. Sliding his way on through, needs a little help now as he'll throw it all the way out into the hands here of Joey Poulin, who is ready. Poulin takes it coast to coast, lays it up in good. And a quick 4-0 run here for Staten Island to start things out. And back to it here now for Leighton Freed. Sophomore at Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 6'4", 180. Previous honor recipient himself, 7.5 points per game. He's been big. Another turnover here as the Dolphins come up with it. Defense starting out early. Here's J.J. Chestnut facilitating. As they'll work back here on over to the charity stripe out there now for Poulin. As it'll work here towards a corner. Here's a three ball, is good for two, actually. Foot on the line for Aaron Goldstein, the junior out of Staten Island, New York. 21.3 points per game, the 12th best scorer in the country. The Knights down 6-0 real quick here. An offensive foul here on the Knights, and that'll go the other way. This is a huge for the College of Staten Island. Starting things out 6-0 on a 6-0 run here early in this first quarter. The Knights will look to regroup out of Matt Collier timeout. Second meeting here in the season between the Dolphins and the Knights. A second-half rally back for CSI earned them the 72-70 nail-biting victory back on January 28th. Last season, the Knights took CSI both at home and on the road. The last home loss for Queens back in the 23-24 season. And the Dolphins looking to get some home field advantage. They'll throw that on up. Rebounded here. And controlled here to the outside. Back here towards Goldstein. He'll toss it on up. Oh, it's good. Aaron Goldstein from downtown. And it's 9-0 Dolphins with 17:57 remaining here in the first half. Back around, Johnny Jones, junior out of the Bronx. Flips on out of here now for Pena. Driving it on here onto the paint. Loses the basketball. He was going to try to regain. It works here on out of bounds. Who gets the ball? It'll be CSI. As it's been all Dolphins. All early first half here. 9-0 our lead. With College to Staten Island 4 for the last 5. They've been trading around. Aaron Goldstein with 5 points off of a 3 and a field goal here as well. A bucket apiece for Poulin Kone to join along there with it. Here's Chestnut working his way on down. Works here back towards the point for Kone. At the perimeter, hands off to Poulin. Here's the sophomore. Good ball movement. The work back out here to Eric Tynes, the senior forward out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Slings on down low. Here's going to be Kone. Throws it up off the glass. And a kiss from Asa Kone. 11-0 as Staten Island just pushing their foot on the gas pedal here in this first half. Taj Malik Campbell, senior Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, averaging a double-double. Will be a big player to keep an eye out here for the Knights as they look to work their way on back. And getting fouled on his way in ended up going Tyler Michel, sophomore out of Cambria Heights, New York. So an inbounds play coming for the Knights as they'll look to stack things up and mount some offense. Campbell to the outside. Works left, works right, shoots the fadeaway Jay off the iron and rebounded here by Goldstein. Flips it on over ahead. Poulin works back on down low here for Kone. Around here for Tynes. Tynes with big moments in Fitzgerald before as he hits a 2. A teardrop from Eric Tynes, make it 13-0. All Staten Island here in the first couple of minutes. Michel works back on around for Jones. Cross court, intercepted here by Poulin. He's alone. As Joey Poulin goes defense to offense. And a 15-0 run here for the Dolphins. Timeout, Queens. CSI in 4-piece for Kone Poulin. Off of a couple of steals there as well. Eric Tynes with the bucket here as Queens looks to rebound. Ahmad Gallimore entering the game, the junior out of the Bronx, New York. 5.7 points per game, 2 rebounds per game. has brought a lot of energy coming off the bench here on the season as he'll trade back on around, trying to work here towards Menander and turned over right away here to the Dolphins. Chestnut works left wing. Driving on through back toward Poulin, who lays it up in good. Joey Poulin averaging about 4.8 points per game. Now has got 6 in the opening 5 minutes. 17-0 as the Dolphins remain on top. Postseason spot up for grabs, and College of Staten Island with an opportunity for home court advantage as that one drops on in and one here for David Teal, the junior out of Harlem, New York, trying to amp up his squad. Second personal foul here on Aaron Goldstein as Teal will settle on in, just about a 66% free throw shooter. 4.4 points per game, 1.4 rebounds per game, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Back on Sunday at St. Thomas Aquinas College, a season high of 16 points. Back on the 4th, if we remember, we were together against Malloy with 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 for 9 from beyond the arc. So David Teal has had a moment or two here along the season. Eric celebrating on here with Asa Kone, who grabs an and one on his end. Henry Menander on into the game earlier on out of that last timeout. Menander with his first foul, the freshman out of Helsinki, Finland. Asa Kone, senior out of the Bronx, 11.7 points per game and a 73% free throw shooter. Kone's been phenomenal here on the season. A 6-time ECC honor roll recipient, 2nd in field goals, 4th in rebounds as he buries a bucket. 19-2 in the old-fashioned three-point play. Makes it 20 and an 18-point lead here for the Dolphins, looking to run away with it here in this first half. But Jawan Smith with other plans, freshman out of Mastic, New York. They'll trade here with Teal here to the outside, looking to get a screen. Over here towards the right wing, Teal driving here left side, a little pump fake. Tries to work on it here towards the end here. That was last touched by a Dolphin, and the Knights will have it here under the basket. 12 to shoot, 15-18 remaining here in the first half. And it's been all Dolphins all first half as Queens looks to grab a run of their own. David Teal to feed. They'll work down here for Aaron Mitchell, freshman out of the Bronx, New York. Traded back here for Teal in the outside, 4 to shoot. Here's a 3-ball from deep from Smith, no good, and rebounded here by Andrew Benedict, the freshman out of Cicero, New York. 7.5 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game as they'll work left wing. Back here now for Benedict. Trading around here towards the perimeter, driving on in goes Chestnut. Corner 3 for Goldstein's in and out, rebounded on in here. The putback is good. J.J. Chestnut putting it on in. 12.2 points per game, double-digit scoring in his last 6. And Chestnut getting his first bucket here tonight with 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 minutes of action here so far. 20-point lead as they'll work back here for Will Guzman. He steps on the line. There'll be Dolphins ball here. Queens making their presence known here in the backcourt with Smith and Mitchell. Facilitating J.J. Chestnut past the timeline as he'll settle on in here for CSI. 7 points for Asa Kone. Leads a charge for the Dolphins, but they've really been scoring well. Here's a 3-ball from Benedict off the back iron. And rebounded here with Guzman. Making his presence felt, the 6'6", 212 junior out of Corona, New York. Over here towards the right wing, here's Teal, floats up the J, and it's good. David Teal has got all the points here for the night so far here in this first half, 22-4 with 14 minutes remaining here in the first. Directing traffic back to J.J. Chestnut, senior out of Waterville, New York. Driving on through here as that's a fadeaway in and out. And rebounded down here by Teal on the attempt for Mitchell Wiggin, the redshirt sophomore out of Brooklyn. Teal driving on through, turns it over, and picked up here by Andrew Benedict, working his way up court. Finds Chestnut, loses the basketball, though, goes on out of bounds, and Queens catches a break. 18-point lead, a 20-4 run for CSI over the last 6:06. Has really told the story here of this one. 7 points for Kone, 6 for Poulin, 5 for Goldstein, 2 apiece for Chestnut and Tynes. For the Knights, all 4 points courtesy of David Teal, as he'll facilitate work to get some of the other Knights here on offense working. A huge, strong start for the Dolphins with a lot on the line as Menander goes point 3. short there as that one is picked up here by Guzman. Goes right back to the hoop, draws a foul, it'll roll out. But a great play here on the interior for Williams Guzman. A 68% free throw shooter here on the year. At a point and a steal in 8 minutes back on Sunday at St. Thomas Aquinas College. Last Wednesday against Mercy, 1 rebound in 5 minutes there as well. The transfer out of Queensborough Community College last year made the Kuniak first team and was on the first team for the Kuniak back in the 23-24 season. Last year, Region 15 second team there as well. Ran outdoor track and field. Guzman, a tremendous athlete, 4x800. Was an All-American on that track and field team there as well. Misses on the first free throw here for Guzman. 2 rebounds in 3 minutes coming off the bench here for Matt Collier. A little pop on out, but rebounded here by Smith. Puts it on right up off that back iron and rebounded here by Tynes. Chestnut works back out here now for Benedict. Spin move, escapes, lays it up. Good. Andrew Benedict. And the Dolphins back up by 12:53 remaining here in the first half. Back here now for David Teal. Takes a deep three from the LIE practically off the mark. Now taken here by Tynes. Flips on backwards here now for Chestnut here to the point. Flips back out here. Tynes a deep three. As that one goes down here for Guzman. It'll end up being Queens' possession here at the foul. Coming in on the rebound. So Andrew Benedict with 2 fouls here as well. To join Goldstein, 4th personal here for CSI here on the evening. Back here to David Teal. Knights down 20. 24-4 our score here with 12:25 remaining here in the first half. Flipping the script goes the Dolphins from that last appearance. They came back from a bit of a hole in that second half in order to win the game, as that one's a foul here on the Knights. So Leighton Woods into the game, sophomore at a nearby Queens here. Got his first. Graduated at Queens High School of Teaching where he was a standout. He'll stand up here in front of Teal looking to try to block the feed. Knights on the blocks, down 20. Finds Menander to the outside. 4-time ECC Rookie of the Week. Teal now looking his way on through, drives. Finds back to Menander. Takes a move and a 2-hand jam. And Henry Menander looking to pick up the pace here for the Knights. 24-6 our score with 12:04 remaining here in the first half. Back here to J.J. Chestnut. And now the Knights looking to hype up for a run of their own. They broke out of a scoring skid as that one gets tossed up there by Tynes. A little pressure. No call picked up here on the rebound by Mitchell. Teal looking to stay up tempo. Works out here and tossed away. He was looking to try to find Jawan Smith as that one works its way on out of bounds. It'll take us to immediate timeout. 24-6, Dolphins on top of the night, showing a little life. 4 points for David Teal and a 2-hand jam from Henry Menander of your Thursday. A little rescheduled game with all the snow that came to the New York City area here this past week. That won't stop us here with a postseason spot up for grabs here. The Knights looking to try to work their way into the 6th spot. They'll have to win out. Still in control of their own destiny here. And the College of Staten Island on the flip side here in the 3 spot right now in the ECC, and a chance to perhaps host in the first round. The Dolphins with an impressive 13-2 home record as that one gets bounced off on the Woods attempt. Back here towards the left wing here for J.J. Chestnut as he'll work here on the facilitation. Goes right wing here now for Tynes from the right wing. Off the mark here as that one gets battled here between Campbell and Michael Oyakanmi, the redshirt junior out of Staten Island. Season high 4 points, 3 rebounds for Oyakanmi back on Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan. It'll be Knights ball here now. Here's Taj Malik Campbell once again. 12th best rebounder in the country. Work down here for Free. Throws it up and connects. Leighton Freed. Hard to keep him off the board here. 24-8 as the Knights looking to chip their way back here in this one. Pressure here on the backcourt. Woods works here for Chestnut. Time almost ran out there for him there on the baseline as Chestnut crosses the timeline now. Works to his right, slings back on around. Wiggin with the right hand, stops in his tracks, kicks out. There's Chestnut from deep. And hits! J.J. Chestnut downtown once again, 27-8, CSI on top. As Freed working there around the perimeter. Campbell moves on over towards his left by the left wing, driving a spin, lays it up, in good. Taj Malik Campbell puts the Knights in double digits. They're down 17 now with 10-14 remaining here in the first. First bucket of the night here for Campbell. Back here now for Chestnut. Back to back. And Chestnut burying it from deep. 20-point lead here for the Dolphins. It's 30-10 with 9:53 remaining here in the first. Campbell draws a foul. He heads to the line. Mitchell Wiggin called for his first here. Taj Malik Campbell, one of the more impressive players out of the ECC here on the season. 18.8 points per game, 10.1 rebounds per game, where he averages a double-double. 67% here from the free throw line, and important ones here early for Campbell as he buries his first. ECC Defensive Player of the Week for the second time here this season. He was a Player of the Week back on February 2nd, a six-time honor recipient. Leads in rebounding, 12th in D2 as we mentioned, 3rd in the ECC in scoring, 5th in blocks as well, and on back-to-back double-doubles. Matt Collier's going to look for a big night here out of Campbell. After that huge, strong start, CSI came in. He goes 1 for 2 from the charity stripe here. The lead is 19, and back now for the right wing here for Brandon Torres, the freshman out of East Meadow. Trades back on here with J.J. Chestnut. He's going to direct traffic. Goes left wing here now for Kone. Here's Chestnut, left wing, and hits! Third straight three-pointer for J.J. Chestnut. On fire, 33-11. Dolphins lead it. Menander here to the outside. Trades on in here for Jones off the mark as that one gets rebounded here by Menander. Puts it back on the floor. Spins away and tosses it in. Getting around Brandon Torres as the freshman puts the Knights back here within 20. Pressure from the Knights. But they've contended with it well here on this backcourt. Here's Joey Poulin here to the left. Trades back here to Chestnut, who's been the hot hand as of late. 3 for 4 for his last, including all beyond the arc here. He's been perfect from then. 3 for 3, 11 points here tonight as he works back on in. Drawing the foul here will end up going Asa Kone. He'll head back to the charity stripe. Beyond Freed, his first personal here. And shooting once again, Asa Kone. 7 points, 2 rebounds, an assist and a steal in 7 minutes of action. Perfect. And shooting field goals, 3 for 3 so far here in this one. Had an old-fashioned three-point play his last time out here to the charity stripe, which he buried. He hits another one. Queens looking to dig deep here. Kone, another one. Double-doubled earlier in the season at Florida Southern and at Tampa on the season. 5 points, 14 rebounds more recently Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan. As the Knights look to work here now for a free to the outside. Driving on through, goes baseline. Stopped in his tracks as he kicks out there for Campbell. A pump fake. Poulin goes to join him. Campbell driving, lays it up short and rebounded in by Poulin, the sophomore. Contending here with Campbell. Collides here with Michelle as there's an alley-oop attempt here for Kone. No good, and Menander snags it away. Campbell will work that off of somebody's leg. Diving for it, there goes Kone up into the scorer's table. Knocked Sports Information Director Navraj Sandhu all the way back there as well. He looks to be all right. Basketball's a non-contact sport, they say. We'll see whose ball it is. I think it should be Knights' possession here. But we'll see what the final determination is. Indeed, they'll say Queens' possession here. 35-13, a 22-point lead for CSI. As the Knights look to catch their breath. Looks like we got a coffee spill on the other side of the floor holding us pausing for a minute. Every day for me is SID day as Navraj Sandhu gets us ready to play here once more. 11 points here tonight. The leading scorer, J.J. Chestnut, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc, 4 for 5 from the floor, along with 2 assists and 2 steals in just 12 minutes. CSI went on a 9-0 run to start this game and have an impressive 35-13 lead with 8:14 remaining here in this first half. Asa Kone, who just shot free throws, 9 points here, 2 rebounds, and 3 free throws here on the evening, 1 assist and 1 steal. 6 points for Joey Poulin, who averages about 4.8 a contest with 2 steals here as well. And 5 points for Aaron Goldstein with the rebound there, as that's a deep 3 there from Freed. That connects. Leighton Freed from downtown. 35-16 to get back onto it here. And then inbounds now for Poulin. Tossed away here for Chestnut as Jones called for the foul as he tries to go for the steal. CSI ball, 8:01 remaining here in the first half, and the Dolphins getting the job done early on here in this one. 19-point lead here for them. Kone to the outside, trades on in. Poulin wasting no time. That one for 2 off the mark, and Queens picks it up here, courtesy of Taj Malik Campbell. Oh, intercepted there by Poulin off of the Campbell feed. Poulin tries to spin it away. It's intercepted. Regrouped here by the Dolphin as he trades back on out. No good here for Torres. Recovered by Campbell, who's fouled on underneath. They'll go on the sophomore here. His first, as we'll take another timeout. Really held well by the Dolphins' defense, which really the Dolphins have been firing on all cylinders to start this one. A 19-point lead that Campbell looks to chip away at, as that one is no good. Picked up here by J.J. Chestnut, who'll look to get back to facilitating. Chestnut with a game-leading 11 points. He's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc as well. The hot hand for the Dolphins for sure. There he is with the left hand, trading out here with Kone. Menander looking to try to disrupt. Work back here for Torres. He'll drive. Throws up to Jay, recovered by Michel. Michel driving, goes left wing here for Campbell. Staying up on him goes Chestnut. Trades back on in, goes around Leighton Freed, the only three-pointer of the night here for the Knights. So they work back out here. Michel once again, the guard, driving here through this time towards the baseline. It works its way on out of bounds. Last touch by a Dolphin. It'll be Queens possession here. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 6:55 remaining here on the game clock here in the first half. So Knights look to set up here on the blocks. Down 19. David Teal back on in, as Michel and Jones checking on out. Juwan Smith back in the game here as well. And that's going the other way. Juwan Smith on the offensive foul. Wigan working here now for Chestnut. Now double-digit scoring, including tonight in his last 7 appearances. He's really getting set here for postseason play. Kone fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. Asa Kone has been doing a great job drawing fouls here. 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, an assist and a steal. He's got 9 points here as well. Kone against UDC, 3 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. 14 rebounds, 5 points Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan. And an impressive 21-point performance back at home against Queens College out on Victory Boulevard. 8 rebounds, 6 for 7 from the floor there as well. His season high, 24 points and 8 rebounds. That at Mercy earlier on in the season back in January. hits his free throws there into double digits. Goes Asa Kone, joining the likes of J.J. Chestnut and a massive CSI lead. 21 points they've got at 37-16 with 6:30 remaining here in the first. Teal looking to answer, finds Freed, buried a three earlier on. 1 for 5 from beyond the arc of the Knights, who love to shoot the three. So work back here toward the left side. Teal to the corner. Menander from three, off the mark and rebounded here by Kone. The Dolphins still vibing. Swatted away. Juwan Smith sees it all the way through. Trades back and forth here with Freed, and Joey Poulin disrupts the party. Sends it down here now for Tynes. He drives his way on through, lays it up. Good. Eric Tynes, the transfer out of Queens with the bucket, 39-16 with 5:54 remaining here in the first. Teal to the outside. Gets a screen there from Menander, but Joey Poulin's been having a great night defensively. Tips another one, this time recovered by Teal, and Campbell looked to slow things down. So disruptive has been the sophomore guard. Campbell driving on through this right hand, lays it up off the glass. Too strong. Menander there on the grab. Hook back, no good. As Smith wrestles it away. Recovers. That one is tipped away by Chestnut into the hands of Freed somehow. He'll toss it on up. No good there on that one. Flipped on away, and Teal will grab it onto the backcourt. Tipped there by the Dolphins, so we'll say Queens possession. No backcourt violation as Teal throws it up. Left double J, no good. And Poulin grabs it down after all that. Good offensive rebounding there for the Knights. But the Dolphins' defense just held out. 39-16 with 5 minutes remaining here in what's been all CSI all first half. Chestnut leading the charge, 11 points. Joining there with Kone down low. Chestnut driving, lays it up, in good. 13 points, now the game leader. 41-16 as the Dolphins soaring on down. 86 points per game, the Dolphins on average, allowing their opponents 81.8. And they've held Queens to 16 points here in this first half so far. Of course, 4:35 remaining, and Taj Malik Campbell looking to get some scoring on going. He drives it to the hoop. Wrestling on down there is ripped away here once again by the Dolphins. One of their toughest defensive showings, I think, perhaps of the season, as that one throws on up. No good. Kone on the putback connects. Make it 13 tonight for Kone with 4 rebounds. 43-16 here. As Freed, back to the Queens College logo, works over to the left wing, trying to cut his way on into it. There's a J in and out, but fouled on in, and Leighton Freed will head to the line. It'll be on Joey Poulin, his second personal. Poulin's been all over the place. 3 steals, leading everybody in the game, and 7 here for Staten Island here in this one. Goes along with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist there as well. Leighton Freed with 5 points leading the charge for the Knights. 2 for 3 from the floor, and a big three-pointer. His first visit to the charity stripe as he hits his first. Freed, an 82% free throw shooter, a previous honor roll recipient. Sunday at St. Thomas Aquinas, 7 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Last Wednesday against Mercy, 14 points and 5 rebounds. A career-high 23 points back at Roberts Wesleyan earlier in February, where he shot 9 for 17 from the floor. As that one connects there as well. 43-18 our score, 4:05 remaining here on the clock. As the Dolphins looking to try to put up 30 points over the Knights ahead of halftime. J.J. Chestnut might be able to do it. He's been near perfect tonight. 5 for 6 from the floor, 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. He works on down low, trading up, in, and good. The feed to Aaron Goldstein back here on in this one. It's 45-18 with 3:44 remaining here in the first half. Goldstein back on in it. 7 points now. Pena here to the outside. Works here for Michel, looking to try to regain the handle. Goldstein almost got himself a steal. There's Pena from 3, and hits a corner 3. Jaden Pena, his 3rd on the season. Looking to try to shake up the vibes here in Flushing. 45-21 with 3:21 remaining here in the first. Chestnut crosses the timeline. Working in on Leighton Freed with his yellow shoes. Chestnut works right, driving on down at the low block. No good. Picked up here on the back end. Kone put back connects. 13 points here tonight for Asa Kone here in this first half. Pena looking to answer. Buried a 3 earlier on. Takes it to the hoop between 2 guys. Fouled. He'll head to the line. Jaden Pena using all 6'7", 215 pounds of him. And he'll shoot free throws coming up after the break. 47-21. As Staten Island leads this one by a lot. Point performances from J.J. Chestnut and Asa Kone. Jaden Pena battling on back for the Knights. Buried a three earlier on. He's here to the charity stripe for the first time here today. Just 3 points in 3 minutes there as he hits one here. A 56% free throw shooter for the senior out of Brooklyn. Celebrating senior night here on campus. Alongside you on the call, Alex Zeller here at the ECC Sports Network, powered by Flow College. Thanks so much for making all of us a part here of your Thursday rescheduled game due to weather. Pena goes 2 for 2 there. Important free throws early on here for the Knights. Who've been hitting them. 4 for 9 from the charity stripe here. And Staten Island's been hitting just about everything. 57.6% from the floor, 40% from the three-point line. Here's a three here now for Aaron Goldstein, in and out. And the tip back gets rolled on out. Guzman tips it away. Pena wrestling there for it. Goes on into the hands here of Teal. The Knights holding tough there on the interior. Pena facilitating. Works on down here for Teal. Tosses up the teardrop. No good. Ripped away here by Guzman. He's had a good night here tonight. That one slammed on away from him. Benedict rips it away. Trading back and forth here now with Goldstein. He'll work up the floor. Kone back to Goldstein. Double teamed. Almost ripped away, but Kone recovers. Ripped away here this time by Michel. Up the go for Pena. Looking to stay up tempo. A little move and connects. Pena connects once more, 4.3 points per game, and he's had a massive 5 points here in the last 4 minutes. 47-25, our score with Staten Island on top, 150 remaining here in this first half. The Knights down 22. Back here now for Goldstein. Goes left wing here for Chestnut. Down low here, looking for Kone here to the outside, trades it away. But he stepped out of the line, and he'll be out of bounds, and Queens will grab the ball here. Largest lead was 27 points for the College of Staten Island, back at around the 3:49 mark here in this first half. It was 45-18 then, a 27-point lead. Cut to 22, and the Knights with a lot of work to do here in this second half, but the work starts now. Here's Michel on the left wing. Queens controlling their destiny here for the ECC postseason hopes. They work outside for Freed. Trades around here now for Jones. As that one's ripped away, J.J. Chestnut. He's got Penny in front. And hits. Defense to offense for J.J. Chestnut, 15 points tonight. Back now for Pena here to the outside, driving on through with the right hand. Through almost the whole Dolphins team, doesn't get the bucket, gets his own board. Oh, goodness, got slammed away, and the Dolphins come up there with the board. Goldstein on his horse, lays it up, in good. Hard to stop the 12th best scorer in the country. And a timeout here. A 7-9 ECC record. They're 500 at home, 5-11 here on the road. And it looks like the Dolphins, they could hold pace here over the Knights. An opportunity, perhaps, to host in the first round for the ECC tournament. Jones driving here now. Queens with other plans, of course. As that one gets picked up here by Chestnut. Trades here for Goldstein. Lays it up. And good. And Aaron Goldstein lifting off here in double digits himself. Third Dolphin in double digits tonight. He's got 11. 53-25. As Pena, right wing threes in and out. Picked up here by Kone. 3 seconds ago, Goldstein, point three, and hits at the buzzer. Aaron Goldstein, a little shimmy, and the College of Staten Island has dropped 30 in his first half. Taking a look back yesterday, Mercy defeated Caldwell 82-71 in non-conference play out in Dobbs Ferry. UDC knocked off Malloy 93-87 in Rockville Center, and Damon defeated Roberts Wesleyan 89-73 back out in Rochester. The regular season finale will be on Saturday. Both Queens and the Dolphins will be in action. Queens on the road, CSI at home for their senior day as that works its way on out of bounds. Queens wearing white, working left to right here on your screen. Staten Island in black. And they've really poured it on in that first half. The Knights will look for a huge second half comeback. Huge being the understatement. Alex Zeller alongside you here for the ECC Sports Network Flow College. Thanks for making us a part here of your Thursday night. The Knights still control their own destiny. A win out would put them in the number 6 seed in the ECC conference. Here's Teal to the outside. He works over toward his right, driving on through, goes baseline, lays it up. No good. Kone denies him. Works back here now for Chestnut as he works back to it. And the Dolphins looking to pick up right where they left off here in this first half, but that time it's stripped away. Freed gets a hand there on it. It works on its way on out of bounds, and I believe the Dolphins will have the ball here under the basket. 19:28 here on the game clock, 22 seconds on the shot clock for CSI as they'll set up here for the feed. Michael Oyakanmi re-enters. Checking in here for Kone. Back here now for Chestnut on the inbounds. Works out here back towards Oyakanmi here to the outside. Hands off, Chestnut working with his left. Goes cross court. They'll find Tynes. Driving on through, lays it up. Bounces on off and picked up here by Menander. Up ahead here now for Campbell. As he tosses the right wing three, aired out. Picked up here by Pena, who fouled the shot. Goes with his left, no good. As that one is wrestled away from Pena into the hands here of Aaron Goldstein. He'll work up court here now. Goes left wing. Pena looks to try to grab a steal. He'll go left here now for Poulin, who hits it there. No good. As that'll work its way on out of bounds. It'll be Dolphins possession here. Or Knights ball here, I beg your pardon. Back here now for David Teal to the outside for Campbell. To the perimeter here for now Henry Menander. Goes left wing. Campbell takes a three. Off the mark. Wrestled away by Tynes on into the hands here of Goldstein, finds Chestnut, who'll connect. Right where CSI left off. A 9-0 run and that second half. 58-25 the lead. As Teal goes up, that one pops out. The Dolphins holding tight with it. Swings away here for Poulin. Driving on through, goes to the left hand, draws a foul. He led to the line. Joey Poulin's had himself a phenomenal game today. That's his 7th point, 14 minutes. He's got 3 steals out of 9 here for this team, 2 rebounds and an assist. And Poulin, the sophomore, a big part of that CSI success, especially in that first 10 minutes of that first half where he was just pure disruption. The Knights really weren't able to get any offense going on there as he makes it 8 points here. The sophomore generally averages about 4.8 a contest. Back to Pena here to the outside for Teal, driving in with the right hand. To the perimeter here now as Teal goes from deep. No good. Rebounded here by Campbell. The putback is good. Taj Malik Campbell grabs a bucket here. Makes it 5 points here now as Queens breaks out of a 4-minute scoreless drought. 4 Dolphins in double-digit score, and they go left wing here now for Poulin. Trades on back here, Goldstein to the outside. He's had a historic season we'll get to in a minute as Goldstein tosses it on in. No good. Rebounded here by Menander. He's going to look to keep it up tempo. Trying to find Pena. Pena to the hoop and connects and one. Jaden Pena to the line. Pena makes it 9 points here. And one of his better performances on the season and a chance to go double-digit scoring. The senior, hits there for the old-fashioned three-point play. The leading score for the Knights. 30-point game. Back here for Poulin, working here towards the outside. Chestnut working towards his right, trades back here for Goldstein. All alone from deep. Aired out and worked his way on out of bounds. The Knights will pick up here. 60-30 our score here with 17:06 remaining here in the second half. As Pena will pick things on up. As he has here for this team. 3 for 7 on the floor, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, along with a rebound in just 9 minutes coming in his start here today on Senior Day. Teal tries to work that off the backboard, wrestled away here back for Pena, and the Knights with a second chance. Goes to the corner. Here's Freed. Bounces in and out. Menander gets his hands on it, tosses it in. The put back good and one. Henry Menander doing big man things as he heads on over to the line. It cuts the lead here within 30. The largest lead for CSI today, 35 points. Henry Menander, 6 points, 6 rebounds so far here. For the freshman, a 3-time honor recipient, the ECC Rookie of the Week now for the 4th time this season. Second in rebounding, 3rd in field goals, 10 double-doubles on the season, including back-to-back. He buries another one on the old-fashioned three-point play, make it 7 points here tonight for the freshman. Goldstein to the outside, Chestnut trading on back and forth between the guards. So lift back on in here to the corner, now pull in, hassled. Wiggin now, the fadeaway Jay, short picked up by Campbell. Queens looking for a run of their own. As they flip it up again here now for Free, takes it to the hoop, he's fouled and heads to the line. At the charity stripe today, Queens 7 for 12 from the free throw line. Leighton Freed, the sophomore, 7 points, 19 minutes. Transferring from Mansfield University over in the PSAC back last season. Well, last year he had 25 appearances, 18.8 minutes per game for Mansfield. Shot 37.9% from the floor. It's been a fun sophomore season for Leighton Freed, highlighted by a career-high 23 points, 9 for 17 on the floor and shooting. Back at Roberts Wesleyan, he had a double-digit performance last at the College of Staten Island over a couple boroughs away on Victory Boulevard. Had a 12.2 rebound performance. Goes 1 for 2 from free throws, the score 60-34. As the Knights looking to just chip their way slowly in this one. Back here for Goldstein. Goes right wing here. And a travel violation here for Chestnut. So Queens catches a break. The Knights down 26. Back to Jaden Pena facilitating. 10 points, 1 rebound here, the leading scorer. Menander was 7 and 6. 8 points for Leighton Freed. There's Campbell from deep and hits. Taj Malik Campbell, his first three-pointer of the day, 60-37 as the Knights trying to make it back to under 20. It's been a strong stretch for the last couple of minutes here for Queens. A 9-0 run as they'll work back here now. Chestnut down low, goes hook shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, tosses it back on up somehow. Goes back on over the board. And it's going to end up here for the Dolphins. Leighton Freed trying to make the argument that it should be Knights ball, but I think the referees have it right here. 60-30. Now the lead cut to 23 points. College of Staten Island with the ball and the lead, 60-37 to 15-32 here in the second half. They'll trade back out here. Kone back on into the game, and a foul here off ball. It's going to be on David Teal. His first. Been a pretty clean game overall here. And someone lost a shoe there. I guess you can call that a jinx on my part. As back-to-back fouls here on the Knights. Jaden Pena playing physical, looking to try to go there for a steal. And shooting two here will be Mitchell Wiggin, 73% from free throw line. Double-digit scoring in his last 8. A previous honor roll recipient as he hits his first. Wiggin, 10 points, 5 rebounds Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan. Against UDC on the 14th, a season high 26 points and 7 rebounds to go along there with it. He's had some really big performances here in February, looking to add to another one here, his first couple of points here. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks to go there for Wiggin. 61-37, the Dolphins lead it. Back here to the right wing for Teal. Trades here now with Jones to the outside. Oh, lost it. Menander picks up the loose rock, works it back here towards the paint to a kick out. Campbell's alone off the mark. Tipped away here by Pena, held out here by Jones as Henry Menander goes a point three, in and out. Pena put back good off the glass. Jaden Pena making deposits. 61-39 with 14:50 remaining in the second half. As Chestnut looking to pick up the offense once again for the Dolphins. Queens has certainly picked it up here in this second half. Goldstein alone, intercepted by Campbell. Perhaps some shoulder bumping as Goldstein works his way on in. Menander on the opposite end connects. Back to 20. After being down 35 points, the Knights battling here in this second half. They control destiny that they can win out these next two games here today and on Saturday. The Knights with work to do with 14-15 here in this second half, and a foul as J.J. Chestnut looking to cut his way in. It'll be Johnny Jones, his second. And inbounds play here now for the Dolphins. 12 points for Pena, 8 for Campbell, Freed, 9 for Menander, and the tip in for Kone, good. 15.7 rebounds here tonight for Asa Kone to make it 63-41. 14 minutes remaining here in the second half. As Teal tosses it on up off the mark. Menander battling for it here on the low block. Slammed away by Goldstein. Worked up the court. Benedict works outside for Chestnut. Back to Benedict. Lays it up under the hoop. Can't connect. Second chance is good as Wigan connects here on that one. 65-41, and now CSI picking things up of their own. A 16-3 run over the last 4 minutes. As Campbell to the hoop. Flies out. Menander put back good. Henry Menander in double figures here now. That's 11 points and 6 rebounds for the big man. 65-43, and a 22-point lead here for the Dolphins. Tipped. That's going to end up being Knights basketball here as Chestnut was looking to pass to the interior. Williams Guzman re-enters. He had a really good couple minutes here off the bench here for the Knights. 9 minutes where he was really fierce out there. 4 big rebounds for them. Made his presence felt here defensively as well. The Knights with some work to do, down 22. David Teal facilitating across the timeline. Taj Malik Campbell heating up on senior to 8 points, 5 rebounds. For the man averaging a double-double, there he is in the left wing. He'll drive on through. Working on Chestnut. Throws it up short. He draws a foul. Will head to the line. J.J. Chestnut called there with it. His first personal. Campbell 1 for 3 from the free throw line. At a historic moment back last Wednesday against Mercy. 25 rebounds, the second highest single game total in program history for Queens College, and the most since the 1976-77 season. That is a long time. That effort also ranks among the top single game rebounding performances in Division II here on the season. Important free throws for Taj Malik Campbell, and the Knights back down 20. 65-45 our score, 13:02 remaining here in the second half. And a whistle here. Got to fix the shot clock. 27 on the shot clock. 13:02 here on the game clock here in the second half. A little pressure here from the Knights. Jones and Campbell in the backcourt. It'll be Benedict on the feed as Chestnut grabs it deep. He's been a really great ball handler tonight over the timeline and by the Queens College logo. He'll work here on Campbell one-on-one. To his left. Escapes, drives to the hoop. Guzman swatted away by Campbell. That one's picked up here by Teal. Working up court here now as he drives to the hoop. And he's fouled on his way on down hard as he works in towards the cheerleaders. Helped up here by his squad, and David Teal will head to the charity stripe. Oh, that was a massive block there from Taj Malik Campbell. And Williams Guzman showing his up, 6'6". There's no way that one was going on in as Teal looking to capitalize here from the free throw line. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists here. 0 for 1 from the charity stripe here tonight as he connects there on that one. And for the first time in a long while, the Knights down under the 20-point margin here in this second half. The lead now 19. Queens College and their fans thinking comeback. They've certainly made a great effort coming out of halftime. Makes it 2. 65-47, an 18-point lead. Knights on the press. Goldstein working in on Teal. Aaron Goldstein, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 of 3. Dolphins in double-digit scoring. Kone flirting with a double-double tonight, 15.7 rebounds with 12:25 remaining. Goldstein here to the perimeter. Driving on through, works his left hand. Goldstein fouled as he tosses it on up. It's going to be on Johnny Jones. Aaron Goldstein, what a season for the junior. 8-time ECC Honor Roll recipient, 3-time Player of the Week. The 12th best scorer in the country, leads the ECC. 3-pointers per game where he averages about 3. Goldstein already up to 2 here on the evening. 3rd in 3-point shooting percentage. And, of course, that historic game at Tampa back on November 17th where he dropped 40 points. The single-game record for the College of Staten Island, tied for 7th in Division II and III. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 for 12 from 3 back on November 17th. Makes it back a 20-point game here on free throws. Jones works here as that one swatted away by Chestnut on out of bounds. And the Knights take 2. 67-47, Knights down. 12:09 here in the second half as they work back out here now for Teal. Outside here now for Campbell. Right wing 3. Bounces on out, rebounded here by Pena. Cross court here now for Teal. They'll go left wing here now for Jones. Driving on in, takes it to the hoop. It's swatted away. Wiggum gets a hand there on it. And the Dolphins come up with it. Third block here as Goldstein from 3 connects. Oh, nothing but net. Aaron Goldstein. 16 points, his 3rd three-pointer of the night. Pena here on the opposite end. Tosses on up off the glass. Good. Jaden Pena with an answer. 70-49 with 11:29 remaining here in the second half. Business picking up here in New York City as they work back out here now towards the left wing. As that one gets tossed on up, Pena makes a grab. Working down here, knocked off his mark by Wiggin. He's fouled and he led to the line. Jaden Pena's been great tonight. 14 points, 3 rebounds. 3 nights in double-digit scoring now. Taj Malik Campbell with 10 points, 5 rebounds. Henry Menander with 11 points and 7 rebounds here in this one, which will take us to our next media timeout. Best games here on the season. Double-digit scoring for the 3rd time here on the year. Comparing with December 17th against Pace. 6 for 7 from the free throw line then when he put up 14 points and 3 rebounds there as well. A double performance, 18 points and 14 rebounds against Franklin Pierce back on the 10th. Pena with his career high going back to last season where he dropped 25 points on December 7th in a regular season contest against Malloy. Pena buries his free throws there. 1 for 2, brings it back here within 20 and a foul on the other end. Dolphins ball up 20, 11:06 here in the second half. They work back out here now for Goldstein, working around the perimeter. J.J. Chestnut, heat check, no good. Tipped away here by Pena, pushed up there by Campbell, looking to swim on through. The Dolphins, though, grab it here. Goes right wing here for Benedict. Eggs! Andrew Benedict, 73-50, 10:43 remaining here in the second half. As Pena working on over here towards Campbell, driving on through, worked back out for a point 3. Off the mark and rebounded up in here by Benedict. As Kone works back on down low, up in, good. J.J. Chestnut on the bucket. And a quick run for the Dolphins, back up by 25. Teal to the outside, works in now for Pena. Takes a 3 off the mark, rebounded here by Joey Poulin. Goldstein looking to lift off, finds Benedict once again. He's certainly been heating up as of late as well. They go back to the corner, Goldstein. The best shooters here in this country. Works his way on down, up off the glass, no good. Rebounded here by Guzman. That's a massive board for Will Guzman, looking to work up court here now. Keeping it to the hoop. He's going coast to coast, no good. Ripped away here. Loose basketball snagged up here by Kone and controlled by Chestnut. Dolphins up 25, and they want more as Poulin. A little miscommunication here. Dolphins ball here. Pulling outside for Goldstein. Swings out here. Chestnut looking for the alley-oop. And foul here goes Kone. He'll head to the line. 19 points each for Chestnut and Goldstein. Kone, the third Dolphin in double-digit scoring. 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a perfect 5 for 5 from the free throw line, where CSI is 10 for 11 here today. 91% free throw shooting, 50% on the floor, and about 44% from beyond the arc. You're going to win a lot of games that way. Shows this 25-point lead. The Dolphins just haven't looked back from the opening tip as that one goes in and out here on Kone. Last season, 30 appearances, 17 starts, averaged about 7.5 points per game, and had 4 double-doubles on the season. Asa Kone's been huge here this season. As that one's no good. And the Knights looking to take advantage here, down 25. Campo looking to get back to business. 9:23 remaining here in the second half. The Knights with a lot of work to do. Here now from Menander to the outside. They'll trade back here. Campbell driving here, goes left wing. For Michel from deep, off the mark, short, picked up here by Smith, looking to work his way on around, trying to find Menander, can't get it, and Benedict snags it away. Up here now for Goldstein. To the Queens College logo as Benedict, a little spin move driving his way on in between 3 guys. He finds Kone, a great bounce pass, no good, and Menander controls, almost thrown away here by Goldstein. He'll collide with the freshman, and it'll be a foul here on Aaron Goldstein. So a little foul trouble for Goldstein, his third personal. Queens in the bonus. It'll mean free throws for Henry Menander, 11 points, 8 rebounds here today. A 60% shooter, 1 for 1 from the charity stripe on an and 1 earlier on here today in 21 minutes of action. That one goes off the mark and out of play. Jawan Smith trying to work the ball off of Chestnut, but it'll be Dolphins possession here. Knights hanging around here in the backcourt. Michel looking to try to grab a steal on Chestnut, but he's really been great here tonight in ball control. By the Queens College logo, he's contended with Queens well. As he'll drive on, takes it to the hoop, lays it up. No good. The tip is good. Kone with another one. 17 points here tonight as he'll work right wing here. Back on out now for Teal. Goes left wing here, Michel. To the baseline. The lead is 27. Campbell working on his left. Swings down here. Menander, a hook shot. No good. Recovered by Benedict. Asa Kone, another double-double. 17 and 10. Benedict from deep. Off the mark. Rebounded here by Poulin. Back to Benedict. A spin move. Lays it up in. Good. Oh, boy. Andrew Benedict's playing here in his second half. As the Dolphins looking to just take this one away for the Knights. 71-50 our score with 7:50 here in this second half. Teal to the outside. Works out here now for Menander. Trading back on in here. Driving on through. Teal tosses it on up as it rolls out. The tip in. No good. Works on out of bounds. For a CSI possession here. We'll take a timeout. 29 points. A 79-50 lead here for the College of Staten Island over Queens. And what a performance here on the road for the Dolphins here. 5-6 on the road. Looking to go 500 here today. An impressive 13-2 overall here at home, and a chance to host here at home. Alex Zeller alongside you for the ECC Sports Network here on Flow College. Thanks for making me a part of your Thursday. Back to Asa Kone, already a double-double as he hooks it up. No good. Rebounded up in here by Menander. Works up ahead here now for free to the outside. Driving on through here this time with some pressure. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. Just a second personal here for Asa Kone. 19 points each for Aaron Goldstein and J.J. Chestnut. 3 3-pointers here each. Freed's been pretty good here tonight as well as he hits another free throw here. That for his 9th point. 22 minutes here in this one. Now 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Goes 2 for 2 there as the Knights looking to chip their way back on in. They cut the lead down from 35, the highest score for the Dolphins at the 17:48 mark in the second half, to down to about 20, but then the Dolphins would respond on a 9-2 run. Back here now for Poulin as he'll drive on with his left hand. The sophomore having a great game. Feeds Kone and held out. They're going to call a foul here on Freed. The work in on Kone. So third foul here for Freed here. He's been playing aggressive here as well. Message and the best away game here on the season for the College of Staten Island. 79-52 our score here as Asa Kone back here to the free throw line. 17 points, 10 rebounds for another double-double performance. He's really been impressive here on the season. As that one bounces out here on him. 48.4% from the floor, 41% from beyond the arc, and just shy of 77% from free throws. When you're shooting like that, you're going to win a lot of games, and that's where the Dolphins are here. Looking to stay in the 3 seed here in the ECC postseason tournament. An opportunity to host here on Victory Boulevard, a 13-2 impressive home game. But when you take a look at the 5-6 road record, the 5 wins were pretty close here overall, and the Dolphins really started a full head of steam here over Queens. They just haven't looked back. Their highest lead, 35 points. Smith looking to draw back as that one is off the mark. Rebounded here by Kone. .28 lead. Worked in back towards Kone on the outside. Hands it off here now for Goldstein. And a traveling violation here for Goldstein. The Knights will catch a break and the ball back. Freed's shot off the mark. Kone on the board. The Dolphins looking to control. Welcome back here now. J.J. Chestnut with the ball. 80-52 as Chestnut working his way on in. Working on Campbell. Trading his way, Wigan wrestling with Michel. Menander with Kone, and the Knights come up here with it. Tyler Michel driving on with the basketball between two guys, tosses it on up. And a Dolphins foul here. So Tyler Michel here to the line. And fouling out here will be Mitchell Wigan here. That was his 5th. Wigan will finish tonight with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks here in 17 minutes. He had double-digit scoring in his last 8 appearances for the previous honor roll recipient here in the ECC. Michel settling. Makes it a 25-point game on the free throw bucket, 80-55. Dolphins back here with the ball. And back here into the game, Brandon Torres, once again, the freshman guard. Swings away here now for Poulin, driving across the timeline. Heads back here now for Chestnut. Looking to slow things down as he works right to left here on your screen. Right-handed handle. Pushing off here of Michel. A lift here to the left wing for Poulin. Gets back for Chestnut. He's off to the races. Drives it, takes it himself, and connects. J.J. Chestnut, 20-plus. Make it 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. An 82-55 lead. 5:20 remaining here as Menander, Campbell, and the Knights look to respond. Campbell driving, lays up the teardrop, bounces in. 82-57 here as Campbell finds the answer. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks here tonight for Campbell on senior night as Ork's back here now for Tynes. And a foul here as the Knights looking to disrupt them. Tyler Michel called for it. His 2nd. Eric Tynes, a senior out of Springfield, Massachusetts, is a familiar face for Queens fans. A transfer out of the Knights, averaged 5.7 points per game last season, 1.1 rebounds per game in 3 seasons with Queens. A season high 26 points at Holy Family back last season. A monster 3 in that ECC first round against Malloy here at home. Hit both his free throws here. It's really stepped it up for the Dolphins. 10.9 points per game here this season, 3.3 rebounds per game. Previous ECC honor roll recipient. The senior having a real good season here on a real good CSI team. Regionally ranked. High ceiling here for the Dolphins as they work left here now for Michel, driving on way through. Campbell to the outside, driving in. The spin move. Campbell up off the glass, in, good. Taj Malik Campbell. Boy, he makes that look easy. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 2 assists here tonight. As pulling in a whistle here. They're going to get Michel here with it. So both teams in the bonus for the next 4:30. A 25-point lead here for the Dolphins, which is up there with one of their largest margins of victory wins here on the season if they hold it. A 40-point margin is the biggest one, which CSI did against Cheney, 123-83 back earlier on in the season. A 13-point victory over Georgian Court in non-conference play, and the rest single digits, including wins over Holy Family with 9, a 7-point margin against Post, and a 5-point margin against Wilmington, Delaware earlier on here in the season as well. It's certainly been one of the top performances here for the Dolphins, and out of Joey Poulin here as well at the free throw line. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Poulin was so important in the opening 10 minutes. He really disrupted the Knights' offense as he lifts away. 86-59. Double digits here for the sophomore. What a job out of him and the Dolphins here overall tonight. Teal with it to the outside. As old trade back here now for Smith. Goes left wing here. Pena. He's been on the charge. Tosses it deep from the free throw line and connects. So Jaden Pena, another one. 17 points, 3 rebounds. He chases a season high. Chestnut to the outside. Goes left, finds Kone, lays it up. No good. Rebounded here by Guzman. Had some really good minutes as Guzman goes coast to coast, showing why he was on the track team back when he transferred out of Queensboro Community College. 86-63. An All-American, the 4x4. Here to the outside now for Chestnut. Trades here for Poulin. Goes to the corner. Tynes from deep. Oh, it's good. Aaron Tynes from downtown. 89-63, the Dolphins lead it. Tynes with 6 points and 3 rebounds here on the evening. Pena working his way on through as that one's disrupted. Picked up by Chestnut. Traded away here now for Poulin. Up the court it goes. Kone up in good. A double-double and now 20-plus points here tonight. With 3 assists, 6 for 10 from the floor. The Dolphins flying on, 91-63 with 2:35 remaining. Guzman works out to the outside. Smith from 3 off the mark. And ripped away here by Benedict. Trading here with Tynes will control. And now Chestnut, a little spin move. He'll escape the backcourt, regains it there, playing the tightrope. Goes here on over towards the point. Chestnut with 21 points himself with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. 4 Dolphins in double-digit scoring, 2 with plus 20. Here's Poulin from the corner, no good. Picked up by Guzman. Driving, he's fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. No, Guzman only 2 points, 6 rebounds, and a very athletic 14 minutes we've seen here. 2:01 on the frozen clock here in the second half. The College of Staten Island leading 91-63 as I welcome you back to Fitzgerald Gymnasium at the campus of Queens College here in Flushing, New York. Queens men's basketball brought to you by Morgan's Message. Will Guzman here to the charity stripe. 2.7 rebounds here today as he hits another one. Guzman's first free throw here of the night in 15 minutes. He's really showed his athleticism here on the court over coming off the bench here. Some really tough rebounding against what's been a really dominant Dolphins team here tonight as that one bounces on in and out, goes 1 for 2, goes Guzman. And up the court goes Brandon Torres, the freshman, over here towards the left wing. Hands off here now for Benedict. Under 2 to go. A Conley and a foul here off ball. It's going to be Jaden Pena there with it and shooting 2. Will be Michael Oyakami, 2 for 2 from the free throw line here on the season. Not a lot of opportunities here at the charity stripe. Had a season high 4 points, 3 rebounds, and assists back on Sunday against Roberts Wesleyan. 1 minute back on the 8th in his appearance previous against Damon. A bucket again at Roberts Wesleyan earlier on as he hits 2 points there. For another really good performance there as well. Last year he only had 2 appearances. He was injured. Curtis High School prior for the redshirt junior out of Staten Island. Here's a left wing 3 for Guzman. That's short, picked up here by Tynes, who will hold it on down. 29-point lead here for the Dolphins, looking to get back up top over 30. Tynes at the left wing, trays here towards the baseline, and running out of real estate goes Oyakami. But was he pushed? I think that's what's going to be the call here. So the Aaron Mitchell there called on the push. And back here to the free throw line for Michael Oyakami. As we mentioned, injured back last season. At 23-24, 29 appearances, 2 starts, averaged about 2.6 points per game, 2.6 rebounds per game, and at a season high 10 points, which is back against Jefferson in non-conference play. In his freshman season, 8 appearances before he was injured at a career high 15 points at St. Michael's College of the NE10. 7 for 11 from the floor. Purple Knights in the NE10 tournament here this season. 30-point lead for the Dolphins, 94-64, 1:15 remaining here in the second half. Pena driving his way on through as that one is ripped away. And a foul here. Yeah, Brandon Torres here. Pena back to the line, chasing a season high, buries his 18th point of the night. 5 for 6 from the free throw line. As that one rolls out here on him. And going the other way. Pena's Taj Malik Campbell getting a hug here on senior night with Matt Collier as they'll head out. Freed back on into the game. Guzman, Mitchell, Menander, and Teal. 1 minute here remaining. Dolphins up 29. Jaden Pena matching a season high of 18 points here on senior night. Here's Tynes, a point 3. Hits. Oh, Eric Tynes, nothing but nylon. And the Dolphins up over 30, a 97-65 lead. Here's Guzman here towards the right wing. Around the perimeter it goes. As that one gets tossed on out, Tynes here with the rebound. Working his way up court. Eric Tynes joining the double-digit scoring party here for the Dolphins. 1 of 5 players as the Dolphins lifted away here from Brandon Torres. And a night where CSI scored 97 points, 50% from the floor, 45% from around the arc, and 78.3% from free throws. The Dolphins storm past Queens College by the final score here of 97-65 in what was a pure dominant effort here for the Dolphins in one of their